All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Justin Clark here, getting an early start on my morning market analysis post-election in the U.S. here. So Trump won and crypto likes it. You can tell by Bitcoin setting a new all-time high, which is pretty exciting. So we're going to go through this. As you come on this, if you want to get these morning market analysis to really look at these crypto markets and what's happening, you can just follow me on Facebook, or you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you'll be able to get these. If you're a member of iCoinPro, you definitely want to do that. Make sure that you have that there set up. All right. So with that said, we do these analysis every morning to just look at what's happening so we can potentially anticipate if there's going to be any bigger moves. As members of iCoinPro, and what we do is we trade in and out on these trends. We don't try to predict, we react to what happens, and it's worked very well for us. I've been outperforming Bitcoin since September 2019. We have members who have incredible gains over many, many years, consistently profiting month in, month out. So again, it's something that we know our system works absolutely. And you can learn it. Anybody can learn it. And it can start with a simple process like doing our free boot camp that we have. So if you'd like to learn about how to day trade crypto effectively, have an extremely high win rate potentially through learning our system, you can get back with the person who shared this video with you. Or if you are in iCoinPro, or you're on a free account, or you don't have anybody who referred you, you can always email support@icoinpro.com. They will be more than happy to connect you with either, if you don't have a referral, they'll connect you with somebody in your local area or your time zone. Or if you are already in the system, they'll reconnect you back with the person who introduced you. So with that said, let's go ahead and screen share here. And if you want to, also let me know if you're watching this live or you're watching this on replay. Let me know in the comments and where you're tuning in from. I always like to see that. And if you have any questions, you can go ahead and just drop that in there. So let's flip over here to our chart setup. This is our software. For those who don't know, we have amazing software that crawls all of these crazy crypto coins and finds the best possible trades. Right now, I'm going to be looking at a chart called the MA Momentum chart. It stands for Moving Average Momentum. If you are a member of iCoinPro, just go to your My iCoinPro training page, and you can go to Micro Profit System Part 3, and you can do this as a kind of a standalone module. Okay, it's a little over 40-minute training. We'll teach you exactly how this chart setup works. All right, and for those who want to do the free bootcamp, I'll just show you that it's in. It's a free bootcamp you get in the free training course. It's 8 modules, takes you about 40 minutes to do the whole thing. And you will have so much confidence in our system and in yourself that you could actually do this by the time you do that. So totally, totally worth doing that and getting rolling with that. All right, so let's take a look at this chart setup. Oops, wrong one. Let me flip over to this. This chart setup we use to kind of evaluate where the market is as a whole, right? Bitcoin, I like to say, is a big bully. And what that means is that it, whatever Bitcoin does, the rest of these altcoins tend to do, all right? Almost without exception. So if Bitcoin goes up, the market tends to go up. Sometimes not as fast as Bitcoin. When Bitcoin gets moving, the altcoins sometimes lag. It kind of borrows volume from them. Well, actually, what happens is, I believe, people start to sell their altcoins in fear that Bitcoin's going to pump to the moon. And so they don't want to miss out. So they start dumping their altcoins when Bitcoin starts really surging. I've seen that before. But also when Bitcoin dumps or goes down huge, then the altcoins can implode. Bitcoin might go down 3-5%. The altcoins can go down 10-15%. All right. So we have to keep a close eye on Bitcoin. And here's how this MA moving average momentum chart setup works. All of these lines are moving averages, okay? And I'm not going to even get into how they work, but all you need to know is how to use them, just like a TV. So these moving averages, when we're trading above all of them, that's potentially bullish. That means we're potentially building up momentum on the bullish side. These green and red candles, they're called here, show price. Okay, currently we're sitting up here 74. I'm having a render issue on this one candle, but anyway, we are sitting up high. But when you see this price action pull further and further away from these moving averages, that means we're potentially building up momentum. All right, and it works on the flip side too. When we're downtrending and the price action is pulling further and further away from these moving averages, that means we're potentially building bearish momentum. What's cool about this chart setup is you can quickly see, like here, we're definitely not in a bull run and we're potentially in a bear market. Bear meaning down, bull meaning up. On the flip side, when we're trading all above these, we're potentially in a bull run and pretty much definitely not in a bear market scenario. All right. So right now, the price is trading up above. We've broken through this downtrend line, okay, which was holding the price action down for a while. We went and set a new all-time high. So far, things are looking pretty good. We'll just have to take it one day at a time. We're going to get some good retraces here. So what's cool about our system is we don't worry if Bitcoin goes to 100K or to $1,000. We just trade in and out on the altcoins almost exclusively. We really don't trade Bitcoin that often. And our system finds the altcoins that are moving that are going to give you outsized gains by trading those, much more than Bitcoin. Bitcoin barely moves, all right, at this point. So we like to trade the little coins that are moving like crazy and make our profits. So again, that's where we're sitting at right now. As long as we keep staying above these moving averages, staying above this light purple line, that's what the market likes to see. When we stay trading above that light purple moving average, that's a definitely good bullish indicator there. So we'll keep an eye on that. Now, upside, we went above the previous all-time high. Now we need to stay above 74,000 to keep the buyers and bulls excited. So we'll see if we can stay above that. Where the top side targets are, we really don't know. So that's going to kind of move, and we'll see if we're moving into a new trading range, which is higher than the previous all-time high. On the flip side, if we lose 74K, then we got to keep an eye on about 68,000. And then below that is probably 65, then probably 60, 61, somewhere in that area. Those are the targets to watch. So, but 74K is going to be kind of the key level. We got to stay above that and keep trading above that to potentially start moving higher. Now, again, we don't care if it blows up or dumps. We just want to trade the dips that come up, and you learn that dip pattern in our free bootcamp. So that's where we are currently. Crypto is loving the fact that Trump is in office. He's been very pro crypto, which he flipped his stance on that. It even showed up at the Bitcoin conference and talked about a national Bitcoin reserve. So all positive stuff regarding Bitcoin and crypto. But again, when are we going to the moon? Could it be now? It could be. Or it might have some more cycles it wants to do before it does that. You just don't know. That's why I trade the way that I trade, and I just trade in and out. Last thing, we're just going to check in on longs and shorts. On Binance, we watch these. A long is somebody who's betting Bitcoin's going up, usually with leverage, and a short is somebody betting Bitcoin's going down, usually with leverage. They're very risky when you trade on these. So that's when you hear about people getting liquidated. That can happen from this, going long or short, using those leveraged products that they have over there. That's very risky trading. We don't teach leverage trading. Everything I teach is about keeping you winning, for the long term, even potentially turning this into an income replacing, skill for yourself. So with that said, not too concerned here. These are pretty even. So we should see pretty normal market movement. We only get concerned when one of these gets over 70%. Then we could see more dynamic market movement. So Last thing, let's go in and we're going to look at our buddy coin crawler software. This software it crawls all the different coins. We have these trackers too here: spread tracker, blow up tracker, dump tracker. This is like the all-seeing eye of crypto. So when something dumps big, we know. When something pumps big, we know. When something just goes into a nice dip sequence and we can make some profit off of and compound our balances, we know. All right. So with that said, I'm going to just look at it's called Buddy Coin Crawler. This is the software that looks over everything. Definitely we got Doge here, 100%. We'll be looking at trading that. SUI, USD, 100%, and SHIB, it looks like, are my top three today. So Doge, SUI, and SHIB, they have the biggest volume, the best possible movement. Oh man, going to be awesome to trade those coins. So Doge, SUI, and SHIB. All right, everybody, have a great day. And let's see what happens here in these crazy crypto markets post-election. We could see some good volatility. We thrive on volume and volatility here with this system. So could be very good week for trading. We see people start to get emotional, and we can definitely rock those trades. All right, take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day. And again, if you want to get that free bootcamp, shoot an email to support@iCoinPro.com to get connected with someone. If you don't have a referrer, or if somebody shared this video with you, then go ahead and get back with them. They should have a link to get you that free crypto trading bootcamp. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.